What's happening, gang? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. You know, I've been getting a few people ask me, why don't you make some videos about making food? So I want to make a video about Pakistani chicken curry, and this is the ingredients you need. To be honest, it's not a lot of ingredients. We've got garam masala, we've got paprika, black cardamom, we've got cloves, coriander powder, we've got cumin powder, and turmeric. Them are like the main ones. We've got tomatoes, chili pepper. We've got garlic and ginger. You can get it. You can use normal garlic and ginger, or you can use paste, or you can use the frozen blocks. Frozen blocks are just much easier. Salt, pepper, oil, onions, and some tomato puree. That's pretty much it. What I do first, I tend to get my chicken. This is just chicken, thin chicken breasts, and I marinate it first with usually all the dry spices, except the garam masala that can go in last. So this is 500 grams of chicken breast. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash it. I know you're not supposed to wash it, and people are always on about, oh, you can't wash chicken and you can't wash poultry. Well, you know what? I don't really care, because I do. I prefer to wash it. That's just the way it is, isn't it? I just think washing it's better. I know you shouldn't, because they say, right, it goes all over the place and you get salmonella and all that kind of nonsense. Which I suppose you can, but if you're going to be stupid, then yeah. But I like to get it washed, chicken, any kind of poultry. So I'm just using these little strips of chicken. I might add some potatoes to it. Depends. So what you do, chop all your chicken, put it into a bowl, and then you'll need a bit of oil with this. Emilio, no, you can't have any chicken. You had loads of food today. This is Emilio, our little friend. Let me show you Emilio. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, there he is. Little buddy's there. He's had tons of food today. It's still not enough. I swear this cat man's got worms. Believe it. No, you've had loads of food. Go away. Stop being a nutter. Cat's nuts, completely nuts. Okay, so once you've got your chicken in a bowl, just add a little bit of oil. You don't need much. And then you'll add your dry spices apart from your garam masala. So to be honest, ideally you need to marinate this for a few hours or even overnight, because it'll taste better, but I don't really have that kind of time. So there you got your chicken in. It's got some cumin, coriander powder in here. Spoon of coriander powder. And normally I just use my fingers just to put it in, so I know what's what, but just to show you how to measure it and let you know what you people need. I use spoons. This is cumin powder, ground cumin. So slap in a teaspoon of that as well. That's a teaspoon of each so far. Ground turmeric or haldi. But you don't need much of this, so about half a teaspoon. That's plenty. You don't need much, probably a bit less. I mean, you don't want your curry, or especially when you make curry, people make it and it's always that same yellowy colour to it, that same kind of tinge to it. Now this is paprika. This is just normal paprika. It's not sweet paprika or smoked or anything like that. I mean, you know, because it does just give it a completely different taste. So you have 2 teaspoons of that in there, and a little bit of oil. You can add a little bit of salt as well. Not too much, okay? Put too much salt in and it's not going to taste good. Tiny bit of ground black pepper. Slap that in and give it a good mix. Not sure if you can see properly. It's a bit awkward where I got the camera and I don't know where else to put the camera, so I'm doing my best, so just bear with me, okay? I might make some chapati or roti later, or even naan bread, probably chapati or roti. Or parathas, depending what mood I'm in. But I won't have time to show you that on this video. That'll be another video, show you how to make all that to go with your curry. But this, you can just get an idea of how to make it. I mean, to be honest, the paprika, what it does, it kind of gives it that more of a red tinge to it. There's not much taste to it, just normal paprika. It's not spicy or anything. And you know what other people say to me as well? Oh, I can't eat curry. I can't eat it, it's too spicy. But you don't make a curry spicy if you don't want spice, do you? You know what I mean? What's the point? With curries, you make it to your own taste. You don't have to put loads of spice in it if you don't like spice. I tend to put a fair bit in, depending what mood I'm in. But I also like to keep the skin on my mouth, you know what I mean? So, what we need to do, you can use any pan, but I've got a wok over here. Can you see it? A bit of oil in the wok. Heat that up. Yeah, so if you make this, you just put whatever amount of chili powder. I mean, you can add chili powder. At the minute, I'm just going to add one normal green chili, which is like a Thai chili. You don't need a lot of spice, but some people like it spicy. So let's chop these onions first. Just get them out of the way. Chop them pretty fine because then they'll break down easier as they cook. But I mean, with the onions as well, it depends how much you want, because the onions kind of make the sauce, and depending on how much sauce you want, I like a lot of sauce, so I'm using more onions. But normally about a couple of small medium onions is fine. But like I said as well, this is Pakistani chicken curry, and people make it different ways. So like, there's no wrong way or right way. So you might watch the video and think, well, you know what, shouldn't make it like that. But you know what I mean? That's your choice. People make it their own way. So I mean, I'm no chef or anything, so I just do my best and do my bit. Shit, man, the onions are strong. Oh, I'm crying like a baby. Man. God, I wasn't even going to wear a t-shirt, man, while I was doing this because it's so freaking warm. But you can't cook in a top on, you know what I mean? It's disgusting. Not exactly hygienic, is it? But there you go. So I put a t-shirt on. To be honest, if I was eating it just myself, I probably wouldn't cook with a t-shirt on. But it's for other people as well, so it's a bit nasty, isn't it, me cooking with no top on. Yeah. I mean, I'm clean, you know what I'm saying? I have a shower every day, but that ain't the point, is it? You know what I mean, bingo heads. Okay, so now we've got the oil in the pan. Black cardamom, not green, don't need green. See, 2 black cardamom. So what I do with the black cardamom, I just open them up a little. Some people do, some don't. So just a couple of black cardamom, which are these little beauties. They're a bit like pepper, if people don't know. A couple of black cardamom. And these are cloves. Great if you've got toothache as well, you know what I mean? But a couple of cloves, throw them in the pan. mean, you can add, if I can find the damn thing. We've got this as well, palitos de canela, which is cinnamon sticks. So you don't need much, just a little piece or a little few pieces of cinnamon sticks in there. You don't need a lot. So that's everything in there. Where's my damn utensils? Yeah, cooking it on no top on, a bit nasty, isn't it? So just give these a few minutes. I'll show you what's going on there. Slap the chilli in there as well. Jeez. Yeah. I nearly took my eye out, man. I'm blind. So like I said, the chicken, you need to marinate it a bit longer, to be honest with you, but you don't really want to listen to me ramble on too much while I'm making this damn video about food. But ideally, if you can, marinate it overnight, or at least a couple of hours. Okay, so let me bring this over here so you guys can see what's going on. So in there we've got the cinnamon stick, we've got a couple of cloves, a couple of cardamom, and a chili, and now the onions. The first things you put in, like the chili, the cardamom, and that, just a minute or two, that's enough. You don't need much more. Like I said, this video is it's going to be a bit rushed. It's not the way I'd like to make it, but at the minute, just starting YouTube, I don't know how to do all the editing and stuff that those other people do. You know what I mean? Because they're pretty good. They've got like 10,000 subscribers, or some of them over 1 million subscribers. I've got like freaking 91. I'm just starting out. You know what I mean? So, no big deal. But what I mean is, like, I don't know how to edit, so I've got to learn how to edit properly. So I've got to try and just put everything into this video really quickly, so everything shouldn't be done as normal. So the onions, really, you want them to cook down until they're really soft. You can add a little bit of water as well, probably a cup of water. Not a lot, because that would help. Then we'll break the onions down and then turn the heat on full. In fact, I'll move it over to the other hob in the middle. Bigger hob. It works. Seriously, is that not going to work? I did put them in the dishwasher earlier, the hot things. Probably what it is. What a knob. Come on, work, man. Yeah, it's working now. Wicked. So bang that on high heat and let it cook down. And like I said, there are different things you can use, different ingredients you can use if you want to. Me personally, I forgot about that as well. See, these, you've got ginger cubes, not ginger something else, and garlic cubes. You can get them frozen. It's just pure garlic and pure ginger, and you can just use them. Normally what I do with them is I just use two garlic cubes and 1 ginger cube. You don't use too much ginger because the flavour will mess up. I want that good twist in it. And a few people have said as well, how I come here to make all this kind of stuff. I do this kind of food, I can do Mexican food and Canarian, Spanish, but this kind of food. They'll ask me how come you know to make it. Well, I've got a Desi wife. They expect. You can't be married to an Asian woman then not know how to cook anything, can you? Come on, let's be honest. So trust me, all you little Goras out there, go and get yourself an Asian wife. But don't expect her to cook for you. You do the cooking, man. Don't be lazy now. Is that fan even working? Ah, I thought it was warm. Fan's not working. See, I've left my face off the camera as well, which benefits you all, so you ain't got to see my ugly mug. So the chicken, right, it needs to be marinated a bit longer, to be honest with you, like I said. And the onions, they need longer to cook down than what I'm going to show you today. And normally you let them cook down till they're a bit like, more like a paste. Then once they're more like a paste, then you can add your tomatoes in after. Here I've got, you need about 2 to 6 tomatoes, depending on the size of them. What I do with tomatoes, I get quite a few, so I just freeze them. And then when I need them, I just use them. So we've used all these spices. So we've used our cloves, our black cardamom, our cumin powder, our coriander powder, our turmeric or aldi, paprika, and what do you say in English? Canela. No, can't think of the name. Yeah. What do you call it? How do you say it? Cinnamon. Yeah. I never say that word. But you know, I certainly can't spell that freaking word either. Yeah, how do you even spell cinnamon? Not again saying that, I can't even spell my own damn name. Not very good at it. So this is what I do at home a lot of the time. Is cook and then post videos, normally on, not videos, pictures on the Facebook. You know, people on there are quite Facebook. What, Emilio, what's the matter with you? Yeah, check this dude out, look. There he is. Emilio, what's the matter? How's it going, buddy? What's up? He keeps getting injured. I don't know what he keeps doing. I think he keeps fighting foxes or something. On, do you want to go out? Go on. Go on then, go if you want to go. What's stopping you, dude? Bless him. Yeah, he keeps getting injured. He's always up to some nonsense. And he comes back home and he's got holes in his face. It's costing us a fortune for this, I'll tell you. But it's not really a cat video, is it? It's about chicken curry, so. But he's in the house crying for more food. Right? He's had like 4 pouches already. Kid gets hungry, he's a growing lad. Emilio still wants more food. But you know, it's only so much you can give him, I guess. So ideally, you need the onions to cook down to more like of a paste, which they will do. Plus, you can use like something like a potato masher, and you can mash them down into a paste, which is really it's the base of your sauce for a curry, depending on what curry you're making. But this curry, it's more like the base of a sauce, so it's pretty good. I so wish I could take my t-shirt, it was too freaking warm. But then again, I can't do it because I'm making food for other people, plus it's a YouTube video and you've got women and children watching this kind of stuff, and it's just not acceptable, is it? You know what I mean? Pretty decent. Now me again. Now I need to turn the fan up even more. Yes. But I mean, it's quite basic. It's not difficult. And like I said, when it comes to spice, you can just add extra spice as well. You've got the chili in there, which is not going to be that spicy. But you also got chili powder. This is extra hot, and this is Kashmiri chili powder. Normally quite spicy, so you don't need that much of it when you put it in. But it does get quite hot with that. And like I said, people asking me about curries. I don't want curry because it's too spicy. But just if you make it yourself, then you put as much spice as you want. You don't have to put loads of spice in, do you? Just put in whatever you need. That's what I always say. You know, if you just put a little bit in and just taste it, and if it's not spicy enough, add a bit more. It's the best way. I think. Try another. Never done a video before about food on YouTube. It's all new to me. Probably turn it out of crap, to be honest with you, but you know what, you can have a go. Taste it. Like I said, I'm no expert, I'm no chef, I just get stuck in and have a go. It usually tastes okay. Not too bad. The onions are going a bit more mushy now. Is that potato mushy? See, so there's the onions. You can use a potato masher just to mash them down a bit, because eventually they'll go like wallpaper paste, but they'll probably taste better than wallpaper paste. Then again, I don't know, I'm cooking, so probably won't. Know what I mean? That's the way it is. You got to give things a go. So, and all the ingredients I've just showed you, you can get them from Tesco, you can get them from places like Asda in UK. But to be honest, your Asian shops are probably better. They've got more variety, and you know, they'll get the stuff that you need, which is a lot better. Try it a bit. Yeah, the Asian shops are pretty good because they've got a big choice, they've got more variety, and you know, it's usually cheaper as well. Usually cheaper. So some of the places they've got a bit more expensive now, but it's like everything else. But, yeah, the Asian shops are good to get all your stuff from if you haven't got it. Plus, if you've got all your stuff in as well, once you've got it in, that's pretty much it, because I mean, it lasts you ages. I mean, if you look at some of this is just some of the spices we've got here. All different kinds, all different foods. But once you've bought it once, it lasts you 4 months, depending on how much you make, I suppose. But it's not expensive once you've bought everything. Definitely worth doing. How's it going, dudes and dudettes? So yeah, first YouTube video about food. I need to get the camera set up on a better angle, to be honest with you, but if you can see, that's the main thing. So it's all good. Perfecto. So we check this onions. I'm starting to dry it a bit now. I'm not sure if you can all see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can. Shit's too far on it. So I got this camera and I've got it on a gimbal, not a camera, a phone, and I've got it on balancing on a chair. So the kitchen's not that wide, it's just more like a big long kitchen. awkward to place the video, to make the video. But can you do it? Can do your best. So your onions dried out a bit now. It needs mashing down a bit longer, to be honest with you, but it's dried out a bit now. So what we do now is slap your marinated chicken in. So far, so there's your chicken in there with the onions. It's looking pretty good. I mean, if you want that deeper redder colour, which a lot of people don't seem to be able to get because I don't know what to use, they're banging 2 mini tomatoes, but you put 2 mini tomatoes in, you put loads of tomatoes in, you get like a sweet taste to it, and it just spoils the taste of the curry. So if you use just plain paprika, you can add that little bit extra if you want to give it the redder colour. It's not going to hurt. But yeah, people put 2 mini tomatoes in there, and if you put 2 mini tomatoes, it's like having a bag of sugar in your curry, man. It tastes like crap, and you don't want that. It's not good, is it? You can use any pan, the deeper the better, to be honest with you. I mean, but me, I prefer the wok because it's just deeper and it gives you more room to do your stuff. And that's the curry so far. I mean, I probably will add a bit of extra chili powder in there because that won't be spicy enough for me, but it just gives you a chance to very spicy. So the mess I out of that then. Tomatoes in the curry. There you go, gang. And what I'll do is tomato puree, so a couple of tablespoons of that. Like I said, if you want to make it a more deeper red, don't get adding too many tomatoes because it will taste like crap. So just, you can use tomato puree, add a few tomatoes in and paprika, and that will give you a better colour. Because you don't need to be really nonsense in there. Makes it taste rubbish. So no point making the curry and get it to the end and it's all sweet, because it won't be any good. So when this is finished, you can just top it off with some nice coriander. So this is the stage we're at now, so it's pretty nearly done. It's not far off. You can see it's pretty, it's cooking pretty well. What we'll do now, you add some water in there, probably about a cup of water, maybe a little bit more, and you just let it cook down. You don't need a lot. All this water will evaporate, so the time use bay leaf in curry as well, but you don't need a bay leaf for this. You definitely don't need a bay leaf. So it's pretty basic, it's not too intricate, you don't need loads of ingredients, you don't need loads of stuff. So what we've got here, right, is the curry. So I might add some potatoes to it, so put the potatoes in. You can peel the potatoes and just make them small, or little potatoes, or you can you know what, you can cook them separately in some boiled water till they get a little bit soft, and then add them to the curry after. But this so far is Pakistani chicken curry, and this is my take on it. Like I said, every household does it different, and I'm not doing it different just because I'm a Gora and I don't know what I'm doing. It's just this, in this house, this is how we make it. Someone else's house might make it the same, or somebody else might make it completely different. It depends. You can see the red coming through now, and it will start to separate the water and the oil all together. Will that separate? And when the oil rises, which it will do, then that'll be the curry pretty much finished. Like I said, you can use chicken breast, you can use chicken on the bone, like say when you buy curry cut and it's got bone in the chicken, you can use all that. It just depends what you want. This is just what I had available. I will top this up with some fresh coriander when it's done, but it's not done for a good few minutes yet, and I don't want to bore you lot with another 20 minutes on the video, because what we on now? Jeez. I see half an hour on a video, so you're talking what? Pretty much in half an hour we've made a curry, right? And it's going to taste good, believe me. This is a nice Pakistani chicken curry. Fantastic. So there you go, gang. That's the chicken curry made. Don't really need to add anything else. Like I said, too much ingredients, it's going to spoil it. You don't need to add all these different things. You know, if you just want a nice basic chicken curry, that's how you make it. That's the ingredients you need. Yeah. And it's not, like I said, it doesn't cost much. Get all your stuff in, get your cupboard stocked up with all your herbs and spices and everything you need. Once you've got all that, and like I said, if you don't want to use fresh garlic and chop garlic up and ginger, just buy the cubes, garlic cubes and ginger cubes. Yeah, not another word. Don't forget that, douchebags. Okay, so I think that will bring us to the end of the video. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's going to help you in some way. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and definitely share. The more followers I get, the better, more subscribers. But like I said, I'm just starting off on YouTube. It's a new adventure for me, something different. A lot of the time I'll be going to different places to film in different places, but instead of just watching other people cook and showing you the food around different places around the world, I want to show you what you can do in your own kitchen as well. And it's quite easy once you get to do it a few times. So there you go, Pakistani chicken curry. Peace, people. Like, subscribe and share, and see you all later. Bye.